At the start of June, Clavicular told the world he would finally be ascending by getting himself a long-awaited nose job. But unfortunately for him, a lot of people are now saying that it looks like it was botched and his nose is a disaster.
You did the nose thing first. How did that come about?
I was getting a scar fixed up by Dr. Miami, and then I just asked him if he could do my nose too, and with it, he basically got it on the books within like 5 days.
What'd you actually change just to make it more straight?
Yeah, my nose is more straight, it's less wide, the alar base, and the tip is derotated slightly. It already looks a lot better. It's hard to breathe right now, which is the only thing, because there's a lot of stuff inside my nose.
So in particular, people are saying that his new nose just doesn't fit his face, right? It doesn't fit his face. And people are actually now saying that he is actually descended rather than ascended. And as on top of that, he's also stopped using steroids. And a lot of people are saying that that's not been too good for him either.
Clavicular got a nose job, and from the side, it doesn't look bad. But if you look at it in this video, when you look at it like face on, it's a little bit crooked, but it just doesn't look like it fits his face, if that makes sense. But again, it's plastic surgery, so sometimes maybe it's swelling, maybe it's still swollen up. But I can see the vision he had for himself. Again, this side looks okay, but when you look at it from the front, it's like it just doesn't really look like it fits his face, if that makes sense. And this is the guy who used to look like this. The veins on his arms were insane. I believe that's steroids. And then now he's not taking steroids anymore, which is probably a good thing. But people are saying that like the before and after is insane. And actually, I feel like his nose before was better. If you look at his old face, there really wasn't anything wrong with it. Like his nose wasn't big, it wasn't crooked. It's just, yeah. But at least he's being very candid about his surgeries and everything he's getting. But hopefully he doesn't get any more surgeries, which is probably highly unlikely.
So the doctor that Clavicular actually chose for this rhinoplasty was TikTok celebrity surgeon Dr. Miami, who regularly makes posts like this.
Regina, wait, I didn't mean for that to happen. To find out that everyone hates me, I don't care. Regina, please. Regina, stop! Do you know what everyone says about you? They say that you're a homeschooled jungle freak who's a less hot version of me.
So right before the surgery, Dr. Miami actually explained the procedure and explained exactly how Clavicular's nose was not perfectly symmetrical when they started.
Nobody on Earth is perfectly symmetrical. We know that, right? Everybody is slightly asymmetric. Nostrils are like sisters or brothers. They're not like identical twins, all right? Your left nostril is slightly wider than your right nostril. Both of them are just slightly wide by like perfect, beauty standards, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do this morning, lift your head up. I'm going to take in a tiny bit of the nostril sill over here, okay? A little more on this side than that side, just a tiny bit. We're talking millimeters to bring them closer together, to get as close as we can to what people would say is the perfect beauty norms, right? Okay. The other thing we're going to do for the tip, and something you didn't mention, is I feel like there's a little bit of extra cartilage in the tip here.
Yes.
Okay? It just starts a little bit too high, I think. You want to just make that a little bit more refined. The difficult thing about tip rhinoplasty is that right after the surgery, the tip begins to swell, and it continues to swell for a couple of weeks, and the swelling starts to come down after that. It takes a whole year until you see the final configuration of the tip.
After the nose job, Clavicular then got his ears raised through an otoplasty, further changing his side profile, even though one of his girlfriends said that he didn't even need it.
For what?
You didn't need this.
If I wanted it. Well,
It looks so painful.
could always
That's
look
gonna hurt.
better.
You could always look better.
Correct.
Just one in yours?
This looksmaxing.
Not.
Thing is, you kind of got to be careful what you look for, because now people in the looksmaxing community, along with some vicious trolls online, have been carefully analysing Clavicular's face and probably trying to make him feel like this was all just a big waste of time, and perhaps even that he actually ended up looking worse off. So this is one of those posts, ironically, from Barrages. He's definitely getting barraged with criticism. And it says, Clavicular's community member, Fake Cell, has pointed out a clear flaw in his rhinoplasty, stating the problem with the rhino is that it's going to be too small. It's the bridge and the tip deviate left and become crooked when the implant was put in. The tip is too downturned as well. That's why the left side looks terrible while the right side looks fine. Swelling doesn't make the entire bridge deviate. It does look a little bit off, doesn't it? Let's take a look at this clip. That's the original. No asymmetry. It's looking good. Looks all right. Look decent. Let's just watch that again, all right? So look, all right. Original. No asymmetry. This is the original. This is it with no asymmetry. See how it's bing, 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 bing. You're seeing it ping to the left. No asymmetry. Original. No asymmetry. So, more recently, Clav appeared on stream with the new kings of streaming right now, Adrian Broner and Dean the Great, and both of them clearly disapproved of the surgery and also got to clowning Clavicular, low-key bullying him and making him feel bad about himself. And it's only right, because Clavicular's made the whole world have body dysmorphia with his whole looksmaxing movement. It's only right that he gets it a little, you know what I'm saying? He gets it thrown back in his face a little bit, his crooked face.
What? So what made you get the Michael Jackson surgery nose?
Well, I had a super wide alar base. Like, my nostrils were really bad. Like, everyone is forgetting, like, my nose was one of my worst.
So you nose farmer? He nose farmer.
Yeah, so I made my nose good, and now
he nose matching.
You know what I'm saying?
He said he wanna look like a bad bitch. He wanna look like a bad bitch.
What do you think about plastic surgery?
He knows. Gay. You're nose fishing.
Gay?
For sure.
Well, if it gets you more girls, how's it getting?
Because a grown man should be worried about, it should not get any surgery towards anything in his body.
What should a grown man be worried about?
Providing. Getting money.
Yeah.
Get money. Regardless of how you look, you gotta be. So that means if a woman have your child, she's gonna think their nose is gonna be like that, and it's not. Catfish. You catfishing bitches. Well, nose fishing.
There's gonna be no child to begin with if your nose looks too wide. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to looksmax in order to.
That's not true.
Partner. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you had bitches when you had a wide nose.
I have bitches because I'm famous as fuck, and I have everything else.
So there was a point of getting a nose in.
So now I'm like even better.
Nah, you got a nose edit. Ah!
So after the botched nose job, all right, Clavicular flew straight out to Europe to go and stream. I believe he went to Paris Fashion Week, and he's been on stream basically getting brutally rejected by loads of women, even after spending thousands of dollars on his face and telling them that he's famous, because the reality is Dean was kind of right. Like, you got to be successful. That's what is going to make women want you, the confidence. And I'm not going to lie to you, Clavicular is showing zero confidence. He's confidence minning. He's not confidence maxing. The fact that he's so insecure about his looks is just showing a complete drain of confidence. And I think these women can see that when he's approaching them.
Clavicular. Don't look me up though on Google. I could.
She told you, are you famous?
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Have a good time in Paris. I hope you will enjoy it.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Oh, sure. What other girls to drop game on?
So Clav wasn't getting any love. He wasn't getting any play in Paris, okay? And he was actually so shocked by the lack of attention that he was getting in Europe, he started claiming the city just must be full of lesbians. You know, he couldn't possibly bring himself to believe that it was actually his botched, crooked nose that was leading these women to reject him en masse.
Bro, whenever I walk by a girl and there's no IOI, I'm like, what the fuck, am I being trolled? Like, they must be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, right? Like, that's the only logical.
They just don't want to get clipped. That's it.
No, like, but like, if it's not a IOI, like they like me, like they have to be a lesbian. That's how I think about it.
So here's another clip of him complaining that a woman didn't immediately announce that she had a boyfriend when he gave it a go.
Clav. What's up? You from France?
I speak French.
Yeah.
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey, wow. Okay. How'd you wind up here? I hate cigarettes, so.
Club.
Oh, yeah. Which color are you like?
Thank you, but I have a boyfriend, so.
Oh, okay. Well, next time say that.
We don't got problems.
Say that at the beginning of the conversation, I always say. But anyway, take care.
Skip.
I don't get it. It's like, bro, if you have a boyfriend, say it immediately. Like, what?
At least we didn't lose a rose, bro.
Yeah.
Think positive.
I'm trying, boys. I'm trying.
I really think that we're beginning to witness the diabolical downfall of Clavicular, because the looksmaxing thing was always a bunch of nonsense. It was always doomed from the start because it doesn't actually work. It doesn't actually help. I'm not trying to go all fresh and fit, but really, you know, Dean made a very good point. It's definitely more about the confidence and who you are and how you behave than just looksmaxing. If you're a lame with a nose job, you're still a lame. If you're awkward, creepy, douchey with a nice suit on, and, you know, a face full of makeup, you know, a stomach full of Retta, it's not really necessarily going to help. Now, Clavicular had gotten so far off the back of his looksmaxing movement and being the head of that and being, you know, rich, famous, successful so quickly that it definitely made up for a lot of these shortcomings. And also, all of that, you know, just being rich, being famous, that might work in Miami. That might work in some of these LA parties, but in Paris, they're really not trying to hear it, and they think Americans are low-key grotesque. They don't rock with English people or Americans. I've been to Paris. Look, I'm not going to lie. Like, I've tried to maybe chat up a girl in Paris. They're not trying to hear it. When they hear that English accent and that you're talking English, they're not rocking with you at all. Doesn't matter how looksmaxed you are. I wasn't particularly looksmaxed when that happened, but I'm just trying to tell you, I think we're going to begin to see the downfall of Clav. I think we're going to see him going out sad in more and more scenarios going forward, and unfortunately, it's only right. I think his downfall, seeing him approach these women and get knocked back, that's not good for the brand. That's not good for looksmaxing. Who's going to buy his looksmaxing course after they see that? See, this shit don't really work, does it? So those are my thoughts. I will keep you guys updated. I hope you found that interesting. We're trying a new style of video on this channel. I'm not doing the editing in this video just because it's been so slow and difficult to get edits quickly together for you guys on these videos. It feels like every time we drop a video, we're a week behind the news because of all the editing that it's taken. So this video, I'm just breaking it down for you myself, recording this and just going to put it out. Hopefully you found that useful. If you like this edit style, let me know down below. If you didn't like this edit style, also let me know down below. If you prefer to just get the story straight up quickly, I'm going to try and make some improvements so that I can deliver these a little bit better. But I hope you found that useful. I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm not sure what style that will be, but I appreciate you supporting this channel. Influencers Exposed. I'm out. Thank you.